Good afternoon, students and parents. It hardly seems 2 weeks since we said goodbye to our Year 11s and our Year 13s under very strange circumstances. I said in my last video update that as soon as we knew more information about how GCSEs and A-levels would be awarded, that I would let you know. And this morning you may have seen on the news that we had information out of Ofqual and the DfE about how the DfE will collect the data so that students in Year 11 and 13 who were expecting to get GCSEs and A-levels this summer will get their grades. We've understood for a few days that it would be based on teacher assessments of students' work over the totality of their time with us. So their work in their books, their coursework, any non-examined assessments that have already been completed, and their mock examinations. And from that totality of work that students have done with their teachers will be able to estimate the most probable grade that that student would get. And that's what we've been asked to do. So the awarding organisations are now working on a mechanism to collect those grades. So those grades will actually be given by teachers who know the students that they teach and know their potential. So that's really good news. The second piece of data that the DfE and Ofqual have asked for is for a rank order of students within each grade. And that's quite important because that means that if those grades are moderated for any reason, that the DfE will know which students were most secure in those grades. So which students out of the 30 or more students who might be on a grade 4, which students are the most secure, and actually the ones who are more wobbly around. It might have been a 3 on a really bad day or a really hard paper. So adjustments will potentially be made so that some students don't get quite the grade that their teacher has awarded them because the DfE are taking into account grades awarded across the whole of schools in England and Wales, and are looking at data from Key Stage 2 assessments, data from schools over time to ensure that the proportion of students who get a grade 3 or a 4 or a 5 or a 9 or at A-level, an A star or an A, are not different this year to what they would have been in previous years. And that's quite important because what we don't want to end up with is a situation where lots more students got a grade 5 this year than last year, but actually they become known by employers as the students who got a grade 5 in the COVID-19 year where everything was so much easier. So the DfE have been really clear that a grade 5 this year, the same proportion of students will get a grade 5 as got a grade 5 last year, or an A star at A-level, so that as time goes on, employers won't know that there's a difference between the way grades were awarded this year and the way grades have been awarded in the past and will be awarded going forward. We're still looking for a little bit more clarity about students who are resitting GCSE Maths and English, having not got a grade 4 or a grade 5 last year. That's not entirely clear as far as I can see, but we will update you as we know. And we're expecting some more information about vocational qualifications coming out of Ofqual and the DfE next week. So we will update you on that once we have more information. But what we do know is that students who continue to work and continue to gain complete units, that those complete units will be certified in exactly the same way as we've been certifying work over the last 2 weeks. So all it remains for me to say is to stay safe, enjoy a bit of a break, and certainly a bit of a break from schoolwork all day, every day, over the Easter break. Stay safe, and we look forward to talking to you again when we return from the Easter break. Take care. Bye-bye.